Welcome to a wild collection of hilarious, strange, and totally unexpected moments caught on camera. You'll see people and animals in situations that will have you laughing, surprised, and maybe even questioning what's real. Stick around until the end. We've got 3 fascinating facts about some of the world's most beautiful, hidden places waiting for you. A furious snake lunges at people honestly. That noisy group would annoy anyone, even a reptile just trying to mind its own business. This cheerful lady isn't bothered by her little mishap. That's real body positivity, and besides, there's still plenty of beer left to celebrate. You want to believe in good people? When you see someone return a lost wallet sometimes, faith in humanity is restored by a simple act. Replacing a Toyota bumper at a service center costs a lot, but a unique driving experience is truly priceless and unforgettable. The dog tried to protect his owner's peaceful sleep, but instead managed to star in a real-life horror show, giving him an even bigger scare than any nightmare could. When the storm's so wild, even your house feels like it's outdoors sometimes. Even sturdy walls can't keep out the chaos of nature. Sometimes your inner alarm suddenly goes off, call it a hunch, sixth sense, or just pure luck, but it always seems to work at the right moment. Sometimes you save yourself only by letting go. This guy figured it out mid-flight, learning that sometimes the best grip is no grip at all. Try explaining to your parents that the aquarium broke itself, not your chair stunt sometimes. Coincidences just don't sound believable at all. That wind isn't just blowing outside, it's launching everything unsecured into orbihold onto your hats and anything else that isn't nailed down, or you'll be chasing it down the street. The fish realized this wasn't a pond, but a watery trap, so it made a heroic leap for freedom onto dry land, proving fish can be dramatic escape artists too. If your dog is big enough, even the second floor window won't keep it inside. For long determined pets, always find a way out. He blew his budget on the Bikino cash left for suspenders or proper gear, so safety took a back seat again. Kids' pranks can be scarier than any horror flick, seriously. Stephen King would be impressed by their wild imagination and creativity. This guy reached total zenithing. Material matters to him anymore. Not even the chaos and noise swirling around his peaceful bubble. She wanted a workout, but instead got a starring role in a runaway action scene. Sometimes exercise is a real adventure, not just a routine. If you're a true pro, your work catches fire sometimes literally, right on your desk, and you have to be quick to save your paperwork. Ceiling insulation that looks like pink candy is cute until it falls on your head and makes a fluffy mess everywhere. He's seen so many rookie drivers that now he dodges their mistakes on autopilot, reacting faster than a cat spotting a laser pointer in the living room. He's handy, says his mom, but good luck blaming the crash on weak hinges. Sometimes accidents just have a mind of their own. If it's a friend, it's quirky. If it's the delivery guy, it's officially weirdness overload. Sometimes you just have to laugh at unexpected visitors. Diagnosis: the engine's knocking sound was caused by cat under the hood mechanics. Add cat check to your routine inspections. Express delivery is old new sex press. Unloading is the new trend, especially when your pallet is heavier than your entire truck. Everything was peaceful until the truck decided to quit. Sometimes even machines have enough and just want to take an unscheduled break. This guy's day: trash blown in, phone sunk, and a surprise swim triple disaster unlocked, all before lunchtime. After moments like these, you start appreciating every breath and feeling genuinely lucky to survive another day with all your limbs intact. Don't blame Rafite. Real culprit is the engineer who forgot the counterweight in this loader, causing the mess. A sneaky bug tried to hitchhike inside, but he got busted and booted out. Sometimes the best taxi service is a quick trip to the doorstep. The scooter driver clearly skipped physics class, has no clue about center of gravity, and now neither does his scooter. That moment you try to look cool for the camera, but your clumsiness wins the day, making your grand entrance unforgettable for everyone. Even kitchen cleaning becomes dangerous if you're careless on wrong move, and it's chaos with broken dishes everywhere. A bear's arms are too short for back scratching. Thank goodness for handy, branchless trees that make the perfect scratching post. Good reflexes are a lifesaver, especially when things get dangerous and chaos erupts suddenly. Quick thinking always helps. Even road kings need parking brakes. The trucker was lucky his door was open for a quick escape from trouble. When using a rickety ladder, ask for help before you start climbing, not after. Miraculously, no one got hurt, but dignity took a hit. A traffic accident doesn't need cars. Sometimes a runaway cart is the real road menace, causing chaos where you least expect it. Unloading barges mid-river is rare. Usually it's done near shore, not for beaver entertainment or the amusement of passing ducks. Walking a giant wild dog means your stroll turns into a tug-of-war marathon. Bring gloves and strong arms for this journey. This dog learned to open doors now. If only it could learn to knock first, life would be much more polite at home. Automatic car washes are fast and convenient for every except motorcyclists, who might want to bring a raincoat, a helmet, and a backup plan. Safety rules are written in oil, and bruises these mopeds Learn that lesson the hard way with plenty of spilled fuel. This courier's so energetic, even a fence hole is too boring wants adventure, not just a simple delivery. One tiny leak in the football field's drainage, and now it's a muddy sinkhole groundskeeper's nightmare come true. This sweet doggy meant no harm, hey, just wanted a few more pats, some extra love, and maybe a treat or two, but ended up in the spotlight. Chasing this thief is pointless as too slick, fast, and bold for these slowpokes, making a clean getaway. Glass sheets need special handling. These movers clearly skipped the how not to break it class and paid the price. Working brakes are essential not just on the road, but also in your own garage. Luckily, the driver's reflexes were faster than his car's rolling ambitions. This Chinese guy befriended a wild bear. Now it visits nightly for snacks and the occasional friendly selfie. This time, the unlucky ones are the thieves rammed by a sedan. Their plan fell apart spectacularly and quickly. Boomer's struggles seem strange to the young Evan. A few steps can be an epic quest or a real challenge. Some neighbors just don't train their dogs or care about safety. Daily chaos and barking guaranteed for everyone nearby. Living on the edge of town means wild animals might snack on your security camera or even try to move in. The motorcyclist was lucky any closer to that explosion, and he'd be toast, not just scared and shaken. Even the most high-tech spy camera is powerless if the family dog is on duty, unless of course the dog is too busy napping to notice your secret mission. When you're desperate to steal something, but the yard is empty, even a dusty car tarp suddenly seems like a priceless treasure worth risking it all. A tired wife barely made it home, collapsing before the bed, so her loving husband gently removes her shoe-strew. Romance is in the little things and in not stepping on her toes. The ice is so thick and slippery, even SUVs have to stay home and wait for spring. Grandpa's still got the strength to ride a bike, but his eyesight and reaction speed now lag a bit behind. Sometimes the road blurs into an abstract painting. This courier is a style icon. Perfect uniform, hair, and that confident walk, pure charisma and charm. In India, a panther wandering into a village is almost routine. The local dogs were lucky this time, as something scared off the big cat before dinner. The pigeon chose this woman for a reason. Maybe she's a secret bird whisperer, or maybe she just had crumbs in her pocket, but now she's got a feathery shadow. The owner set up a camera to watch birds, but sometimes the guests are bigger like a bear who treats the feeder like his personal buffet. An adult Rottweiler can weigh up to 50 kilosoners. Remember this when picking out furniture or risk a canine-induced home renovation. When a stranger dog outweighs you, treat it with double respect and maybe a little fear, otherwise, you might become the one being walked. Today's weather forecast. Cloudy with a chance of cats falling from window pet owners. Keep your umbrellas handy and your snacks hidden. If you think your sense of space is bad, remember the guy who set up a pool right in the middle of the street urban planning at its finest. If you skipped physics class, don't be shocked when a block of ice in your truck bed magically turns into a puddle. Science is relentless, and so is melting. It's hard to say if the accident was caused by the scooter's brakes or the brake behind the handlebars. Either way, the result was pure slapstick. Two helpers weren't enough, but if the little one had pitched in, they might have succeeded. Teamwork makes the dream work, or at least the car move. This guy didn't expect the trash bin to be filled with stinky sludge. No, his day is ruined, his shoes are ruined, and his faith in luck is gone. The girl was shocked to see a raccoon at her door. Imagine her surprise if it had been a fox or even a bear ready for a snack. The mean lady ruined the dog's fun, cutting their hunt short. Now she's left to deal with a giant iguana all by herself. Who knew the box was so heavy it would crash through the bottom? Judging by the girl's face, she's just as surprised as everyone watching. In a civilized country, this guy could sue the store owner. In an uncivilized one, he might get billed for walking in so boldly. The Bernese Mountain Dog is a herding breed from Switzerland. He may never have seen a sheep, but instincts kick in anyway and chaos follows. It's unclear who's more frightened, the girl or her surprised guest sometimes. Both sides just want to run away. Such a crowd of chickens is a hawk's dream. If you miss in this situation, you're definitely not cut out for bird hunting. The cat's message is clear. Enough with the phone. It's cleaning time. For maintenance waits for no one, not even influencers. That awkward moment when you realize your partner doesn't like you at all. Body language never lies, especially on camera. A good boy isn't always a good hunter. This dog knows nothing about physics, but he's perfectly happy just being himself. This dog isn't a herding breed, and the doe is clearly bigger than a sheep, but they're both having fun, and that's what really matters in life. The same rules apply to pizza baking as to sand loading. Grab more, toss further, and hope for the best. A big guy needs a sturdier chair than a flimsy one made from thin pipes. Gravity is merciless, and so is cheap furniture. When selling from a cart, always check the brakes. This mom's reaction was pure class, while someone else might have yelled or even thrown the whole cart. Some things are just impossible to believe, like working as a courier but secretly being a curling champion on the side. If you look closely, it's clear the girl isn't to blame. The real culprit was a poorly secured shelving unit, not her clumsy hands. What could possibly go wrong? The loader celebrates like someone else will pay for the damage. A spoiler. Someone always does. You can't pass by a big red arcade gun without shooting it. Anyone else would have done the same, and probably missed just as badly. Are you interested in little horses? Doesn't matter, the important thing is that the little horse is definitely interested in you. Didn't clean it well enough? Do it over sometimes. Life's greatest lessons come with a mop and a second chance. Judging by the confident cat's behavior, this hunting trail is well known, and the free sausage is just a daily bonus. Over 70% of Chinese drivers have less than 5 years experience. Remember this statistic before you decide to drive there. A security camera caught lightning striking the lightning rod. The strike isn't in frame, but the ground's reaction is electrifying. You can't overwork robots, for eventually, someone kind will send everyone home to rest. Even the mechanical staff need a break. And now, it's time for our special segment, Interesting Facts. Bow Lake, Canada. Hidden in the heart of the Canadian Rockies, Bow Lake is a breathtaking turquoise gem often overlooked by tourists rushing to more famous spots. Surrounded by towering peaks and glaciers, it's the perfect place for a peaceful picnic or a scenic hike, offering postcard views without the crowds. Glowworm Caves, New Zealand. Deep beneath the lush forests of New Zealand lies a magical world, the Glowworm Caves. Here, thousands of tiny glowworms light up the darkness, creating an underground sky full of twinkling blue stars. It's a surreal, otherworldly experience you'll never forget. Pangong Lake, India. Nestled high in the Himalayas, Pangong Lake dazzles visitors with its ever-changing shades of blue and green. The lake stretches across the border of India and China, and its beauty is so legendary that it's been featured in several films. The rugged mountains and crystal clear waters make it a truly unforgettable destination. Thanks for watching this whirlwind of unbelievable moments and hilarious fails. If you enjoyed the ride, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite episode in the comments below. And remember, sometimes reality is stranger and funnier than any script. See you in the next video, and may your day be filled with good luck and great stories.